Okay, I'm Daniel with Multicubing. You can see I just solved that in 38 seconds. Sometimes I'm faster, but I do average about 40. And I'm going to show you today how you can get it under 40 seconds. I guarantee that you can get it under 40 seconds. If I can do it, anyone can. So the first tip I'm going to show you is to get a good cube that moves smoothly. Okay, when I upgraded from this one, runs very rough. Very rough. I cut down my time 10 seconds. So I was averaging about 50 seconds with this. And when I got this one, I cut it down to 40 seconds pretty fast. So my current record is 23 seconds using this cube, of course. And I've reached that time 4 or 5 times. So it wasn't just a lucky solve. And let's see. Guess I'll scramble this and show you some more tips. So funny story. One time I did solve this cube in 4 seconds. See, I always scramble it with my eyes closed and then start the timer. And it just wasn't mixed up very good. So I solved it really fast. I didn't count that solve. But it's a fun story. So first thing you want to do is get the white cross as fast as possible. And then transition into the next step as fast as possible. Yeah. So I like to solve white on the side so I can just flip it easy instead of flipping the entire cube. It's easy to transition into the second layer, solve with white on the side. So we're going to solve white cross. What we're going to do is keep this piece in here to save us a step in the second layer. Slide that right up there. That stays there. Oh, look at this. When you see something like this, try and save it. So these two pieces just slide right in there. It saves a lot of time. And then just put it up there. Now we're going to put this corner in place. We don't want to take that out. See, so what we're going to do is move this over like that and slide it in. And then we save that piece there. And this, I'm going to show you this. So if you see something like this with this green and orange piece, if the green were next to it, we wouldn't be worried about this. But so what we're going to do, put this corner in, and then we see it matches up like that. We're going to pull it right out of there and put it right in there. That also saves time. And then we transition into the second layer. That was fairly easy. And just because it's relevant information, I'm going to show you this. I don't solve it this way very often, but if I see all these middle pieces matched up, I will solve it like this. So what we're going to do is try and get these corners all in the right places. So we're going to do this move. I have it on the screen. I probably can't say it to you right. You see this corner is in incorrectly. We're going to keep that right here. Do this move. Again, it's on the screen. And now all these corners are in the right place. And now we want to get them correctly. And I don't mean just flipping a corner. That's cheating. And I've seen it done, and I don't like it. So what we're going to do with this, we're going to do a down, over, up, back. Down, over, up, back. Down, over, up, back. Down, over, up, back. That one's in place. And flip this over. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. So that's solved. Again, that I don't do that way very often. it tends to take too long, but it was relevant information. Okay. We solve white on the side. And we see this, that slides right in. Want to save that middle there. Green and orange. We transition into the second layer. I need to show you something in here. So we have the single dot in here. Of course, we do the move here. And then at this point, we have to do the move twice, all right? So instead of putting this back down again, we just leave it up. That way we save a step here. I'll show you again. So we do that front right move. It's on the screen. And instead of putting this down, we just continue again. So it saves a step. Like so. And at this point, if we do not have a yellow piece here with a single yellow on top, if we don't have a single yellow here, then put this yellow to our right. So we have this yellow here and do opposite of that move. Like so. If you get to know your cube really well at this point, it definitely helps. So I know exactly how what I'm going to have to do going fast at this point. Just like that. And so get to know your cube. Let's see. One that I like to see. If I can figure out how to get to it. Yes. This one I like because I know that I just have to do this. And then I got it. So play around with it, get to know it. Then we have this move here. So what I'm doing here, when I get here, I have this side solved in front of me. Instead of going around and flipping this side to the back, I like to just keep it in front of me and do the move with this as the front instead of the back. I'll have the shortcut up on the screen for you, just to make it easier for you. But I find it that helpful. Let's see. Whoa, what did I do? I messed something up there. I hate it when I do that. Okay. And I'll show you tips on finger moves in just a minute. So if we have solve side and back, just go around and do that. And finger moves, very helpful. You can see I've practiced a lot. So for down, over, up, back, it's just down, use a ring finger, I guess it's called. And for over, up, back, very simple. Now if you're solving white on the side for down, over, up, back, it's mainly just the index fingers here. So down, over, up, back. I really like doing this, it's a lot of fun. So down, over, up, back. And then I did down again. My fingers just naturally want to go into the next step. And if you want to solve white on the bottom, still the same thing. So it's up, over, down, back. I don't do that one as often, but I do play around with it. And let's see, anything else? Great way for learning finger moves is to solve it one-handed, both hands. So I can do the down, over, up, back here. It takes longer, but it's a great way for learning the finger moves. And I just cheated, I used it the table. And I'm not going to go through it all, it takes a long time. So. But yes, I've solved the entire cube one-handed, both hands. Takes me 2 to 2.5 minutes. It's a fun thing to do. And let's see, any other tips that I want to show you? I think I've covered it all. So I'm gonna show you that I can solve the Rubik's Cube as fast as I say I can. I'm gonna solve it once more using a scramble, a random generated scramble. We're gonna go to 25. We're gonna generate a scramble. Okay, increase my brightness there. And so we're gonna scramble this cube according to the scramble here. So it's a front, inverse, upper, front, down 2, front inverse, left, back 2, upper 2, front inverse, down, left inverse, down 2, right inverse, down inverse, back inverse, upper 2, back, no, that's not back, back, down 2, back inverse, left inverse, upper, right inverse, down 2, left inverse, front inverse. Okay, so I'm sure we can all agree that's scrambled. And that's all scrambled. And I'm gonna solve it again. Technically, I'm allowed 15 seconds to look over it, but I very rarely take that time. Now I'm gonna solve it for you. 31 seconds. So not bad. So now you see, I can solve it as fast as I say I did. I just did that for any doubters who think I might have set it up. There's always someone. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope it helps you solve it faster. Again, I'm fairly certain you can do it in 40 seconds. Okay, thanks for watching.